What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dr. Tureka Louis, otherwise known as Dr. Lou, your partner in success and progress. And I help people to live better lives, have better careers and businesses, and have better relationships. Been doing it for quite some time now. For those of you that are new to my channel, for those of you that are new to me here on Facebook or Instagram, whichever way that you're seeing me, um, yeah, I'm a consultant, a coach, and an educator, and I provide the tools it takes for you to be able to strengthen how you're living, how you're doing, how you're being. And if you want to check out more of what I do, you're welcome to go to my website, evolutionabc.com. But I just want to get right into why I'm here. And first and foremost, say hello, everybody. It's been a long time, and I have missed you guys. So I'm here just to run over a few things. I've heard a lot of you complaining about being tired, and I really wanted to jump on live and address that as quickly as possible and not put it off. But I also just wanted to connect with you guys again. There's a lot of stuff in the pike, a lot of stuff that I've been working on for you, and I can't wait to share more of it with you. So we'll probably mention a couple of those things as we go, but I want to get right into it. As I said, a lot of you have been talking about being tired. And so that's why the title of this video is, Are You Tired? Because I sure am. And it's because I want to talk a little bit about why we're tired, and we're going to get into a few things that you can do to deal with the fact that you are feeling so tired. So let's get right into it. And I'll be trying to monitor the chat. I don't have any moderators tonight. I'm doing this solo. So that means that might take me a second to get to your questions, comments, or what have you, but rest assured I will be paying attention and I will be doing that. Okay. So a lot of you are tired. I know I've been tired, and there are a lot of things that might be contributing to it. And whether it's what's going on in the news, because there's certainly an extremely contentious time for those of you that follow politics and other things. You know that there's a lot going on in the world right now that is like life altering and can be somewhat devastating, that people are struggling with. And that in and of itself is enough to cause you some exhaustion, just dealing with it every day, the inundation of ideas and arguments and such. But there's also, a lot going on in our households right now. For those of you that live in the US, you know for sure that school is coming. It's about to be school season. So kids are preparing to go back to school. So in addition to work and everything else that we're doing, there is also the challenges that come with trying to get school supplies and that sort of thing. And really quickly, guys, I'm going to get some help with my camera. Can you please turn the Facebook camera up and down? This has got me sideways. Yeah. All right. Yep. You might have to take it off the stand to do it. Okay. So anyway, for those of you that watch me on Facebook, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're watching me on Instagram or YouTube, you're not having any problems, from what I can tell. Okay. So anyway, well, just go ahead and leave it. If you're watching me on Facebook, I'm sideways. No worries. All right. So anyway, we're going to talk about being tired and why. All right. So we're tired. A lot of us are tired because of what's going on in the world, whether it's political, whether it's social, whether it's economics, whether you're worried about money, whether you're worried about schools right now. There's a lot going on that might have something to do with it, or it just might be that you're stressed because of what you're dealing with your own personal life. Regardless of that, just know that it's okay that you're tired. That's the first order of business, is just to admit to yourself that you are. Because for a lot of us, that's the biggest issue, is that we think we shouldn't be tired. And for that reason, we're trying to suppress it and pretend like it's not there, when it really is. The elephant in the room is that we are exhausted. We are doing too much. All right. But there are some things you can do about it, regardless of why you're tired. Let's talk about some things you can do. First and foremost, the first thing you can do if you find yourself tired, as we get into these, guys, if you're a note taker, make sure you're taking notes. If you're not a note taker, just listen and you'll take from this what you need to take from it. So the first thing you want to do, if you realize that you're exhausted, is unplug. Unplug for a little bit every day. Every day, take a moment to turn off your devices, to stop thinking about all of the things that you should be doing or could be doing, and just unplug. Stop worrying about it. The next thing you can do is move that body. We don't move enough, and we need to kind of shift into the mindset of thinking that we need to move. But I'm not necessarily talking about old school workouts. I'm not necessarily talking about getting to the gym, which is a good thing. It's not that it's not a good thing, but for some of us, we got so much going on in our lives that we really can't think of how in the world we would find the time to get to the gym. All right. And if that's you, that's perfectly okay. I'm here to tell you that part of the reason you're probably not getting to the gym is because you feel like you should be doing more and you feel bad about it. So don't worry about it if that's you. Do the best that you can. So movement for you, a little bit means a lot. A little bit still counts. It may be walking for 15 to 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes is ideal, but whatever you can do, you can do. It may be turning on your favorite songs and dancing for a while. Don't discount the importance of moving your body, even if it's in that way. And I'm going to tell you, there are scientific studies that show that just dancing to some of your favorite music can really shift how you're feeling. It can boost your mood. All right. All right. So move that body. All right. And mind your mindset. A lot of you are not only worrying, a lot of us are not only worrying, but we are also uh, beating ourselves up. Trying to think of the polite way to say it. We are being super hard on ourselves um, about everything, including how we're doing things and why we're doing the things that we're doing. We're beating ourselves up, and so for that reason, our mindset is working against us. All right. And for those of you that are messaging me, I'll be re-uploading this to Facebook and making sure that it's right side up. So don't worry about it. But anyway, yeah, so it's the beating yourself up that's working against your energy levels and causing it to reduce, causing you to feel more tired than you actually would be feeling if you were just being kind to yourself. And that kind of moves me to, and before I move on from that, mind your thoughts. Think about what you're thinking about. I know that sounds complex and redundant and like too much work for some of us, but the amount of work that you wind up putting into your life when you don't mind your thoughts is definitely a lot more than it would take if you just think about what you're thinking about and make sure that you're monitoring it and trying to be positive. Okay. Be easy on yourself. There's a lot going on out there in the world. There's a lot going on in your household around you. You're dealing with a lot with your family and friends. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay to be just okay. You know, it's okay to be kind to yourself right now. Don't hesitate to do that. And you don't need an excuse to do it. You are the reason, you are the excuse. How are you going to be anything for anybody else if you can't be that for yourself? So, for some of us, because the world kind of teaches us to be hard on ourselves under the guise of being realistic, right? But I'm here to tell you that a lot of that has to do with insecure people that just don't want to admit things about themselves, and they use that as an excuse to be critical to others. Be kind on yourself, be easy on yourself. There is no reason to criticize yourself. That's not the same thing as looking for areas of growth. It's not going to help you at all. All right. And so, along with being easy, minding your mindset, being easy on yourself, being kind to yourself, which is a totally separate thing, there's also fuel your tank. Fuel your tank. Spend time around people who are good to you, who will help you, who will be there for you, who will speak positivity and love into your life. Surround yourself with those people. That's going to make a huge difference. You'd be surprised how many energy vampires are in your life right now, draining you and then criticizing you for what you do in response to and in reaction to being drained. Cut that out. There's no, let me just say to you this. I always tell my kids this: it's better to be kind than nice. You don't have to be nice to people. You don't have to tolerate things that are unhealthy for you, harmful for you, for the sake of protecting other people's feelings, because they're going to feel the way they feel either way. That's not your job. Be whole. That way you can do more for the people that you love anyway. All right. Um, the next thing is fill your environment with pick me ups. Make sure that you find yourself surrounded by things that boost your mood, that help you to feel good, that make it worth doing what you do. So, like for me, that might be making sure that I have hidden affirmations everywhere so that when I'm, doing this, that, or the other, I'm moving around from that throughout the day, I can reaffirm things that are important to me, remind myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing and that I can do it. And it just helps me, right? Positive thinking really does help. All right. And so, yeah, fill your environment with things that boost you. Now, for you, that might look different. Like for some of us as kids, playing with our kids, don't hesitate um, to do that. You know, whatever it takes to fill your environment with things that mean something to you. All right. And there can be little reminders, little pick me ups, big pick me ups, but brighten your own day. I went through a period for a while where I bought myself flowers on a regular basis. I went through a period for a while where I took myself out to dinner. It can as what you decorate your house with, but do things, fill your environment with things that you want to receive. You'll be surprised how easy it is to teach others to love you when you are doing what it takes to love yourself. All right, all right. And so, last but not least, take care of you so you can be there for others. Stop trying to be superhero for other people and not taking care of yourself. All right. I will tell you from experience that is a bunch of BS that doesn't work. You cannot be more for others than you are to yourself. You cannot be kinder to others than you are to yourself. You cannot take better care of others than you do of yourself. And you cannot love others more than you love yourself. And that's the reality. So take care of yourself so you can be there for others. All right. So those are 7 things. I think it was seven, three, six. Yeah, it was 7. Those are 7 things that you can do to boost your own mood. Those are 7 things that you can do to give yourself energy when you find yourself feeling heavy, low, or down. Those are 7 things you can do to deal with the fact that you feel kind of tired right now. But the most important item of the day is to remember that you have every right to feel tired. You're doing a lot, you're dealing with a lot. And stress can drain a person, and it is a legitimate reason to be tired. So don't be afraid to rest when you need to as well. These are 7 tips to help you deal with being tired if you're being tired. If you need more support, don't hesitate to reach out. You can DM me, you can comment below this video and ask me how to get in touch with me. You don't have to put your business out there. You can DM me on social media. I'm Dr. Tureka Louis on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also find me on evolutionabc.com. As soon as you go to the website, there are ways to get in touch with me there. Whatever you do, don't stay where you are. If where you are is not fulfilling your needs and living up to your fullest potential. All right. For those of you that are my loyal followers, and I'm going to assume that's all of you because you watched to the end of this video, just know that I've reached out about what you want to see and hear me talk about. And so I know I've got coming up the pike lots of videos. I've had families that reach out to me about homeschooling, and I've got families that reached out to me about homeschooling. It's in the black middle. I've got families that reach out to me about homeschooling, and they want videos on how to manage homeschooling while working. Just know that I'm going to be sharing some videos on that. I've had some shorts, I've had some TikToks and some other things where I talked about that. And I'm Dr. Tureka Louis on TikTok as well. But I'm also going to be coming up with some full-length videos that help parents that are trying to figure out how to homeschool if they have other obligations, such maybe you're full-time, you work full-time, and so a lot of people assume that homeschooling is just for people who are able to have one parent staying at home full-time, but that is absolutely not the case. Homeschooling is for anybody that wants an alternative means of educating their child. So if that's you, if you're looking to be more in control of what your child is learning and the environment in which your child is learning, then homeschooling is for you. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. Again, you can DM me, you can comment below this video. I've got lots of information to share. I have been homeschooling for, let's see here, more than 10 years for sure. And I've homeschooled multiple children at the same time. And I also help other families who are homeschooling in their home and just need support from an educator who cares and has the tools to help you to be successful. Also, I've got video content coming out for those of you who are keeping their children in traditional schools and are looking for ways to maximize on that experience. Just know that if you find yourself in a situation where that's you and you feel like that's the way it has to be, but you still want to give your child more, I'm here and I can help. I have also navigated through that system with one of my children. So I say that to say, and I've helped families outside of my household as a consultant and as an educator and coach to do the same, to get the most out of your education experience. There's no reason for your child not to be successful in school, and there's no reason for your child not to be prepared to live a successful life. Also, I've had people reaching out to me about how to level. Now, if you can think of other things that you would like to hear me talk about, educate you about, to share with you about, or to even consider for my next programs, my coaching programs, and my full-length courses that I'm going to be dropping soon, then don't hesitate. I'd love to help you to get the tools that you need to be successful, because that's, just don't assume that you have to do it the hard way because others did. And don't assume that you what it is that you want to be, because you can. You can, we can do it together. All right. So anyway, just wanted to jump back on and encourage you. And last but not least, wherever you are in your growth and your development, love and embrace yourself and applaud the fact that you made it there, that you have a 100% success rate of going on because you're here today. I know for me, I have to do that on a regular basis. And speaking of filling your environment with things that pick you up, that's why I'm wearing this shirt. It's one of the things that I made to encourage myself, and I don't mind wearing it as wearable art. I have, if you like the shirt, I do have these shirts on my website, Evolution ABC, as well. Evolutionabc.com. That colors, it's right there. Discount, easy to get. I've had some of you reaching out to me about shirts. I had my glitter yoga Afro puff shirt on not too long ago, and I had some of you reach out to me about it, and I have fulfilled those orders. So those are still available. If you don't know what I'm talking about, again, check out the website. You'll see all of that. I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. And if you're watching on the replay, please remember to drop a comment and let me know that you were there, because if you didn't, then I won't know. Until next time, it's your girl, Dr. Tureka Louis, otherwise known as Dr. Lou, your partner in success and progress. Remember, I love you. I believe in you. And for now, I am out.